me go across to Barnik and get his perspective on the governance angle here. And Barnik, you worked with several companies. You've seen the inner workings, the governance styles. I mean, what are your takeaways from this entire episode? I mean, is the image of the group tarnished? Can they make a comeback from this? What are we lacking in terms of transparency here? What more could have been done from a governance angle?
No, I think the group's image has definitely taken a beating. I think what is also probably not helping is that very sensible analysts who've gone through the Adani response to the Hindenburg research have found the research response to be reasonably inadequate. I think the approach the group has taken is to state that they're compliant with local laws and statutes, which I think is a sensible approach, but is not enough given the scale and size for the group. I agree with Saurav's point that this is a wake-up call. I think no Indian conglomerates have been perfect in the first 5-10 years of their existence, so they have got better. But if you have to be of the size and scale of the Adani group, you should hold yourself accountable to corporate standards which are world-class and not just statutory expectations from the local regulator.
Absolutely. Mr. Chokalingam, coming to you very quickly, what next really for Adani Group stocks?
Yeah, there are three issues, to be very brief. One, the ethical issue which he has addressed. I think cancelling was a good move. It would improve their reputation. Second is the issue of valuation. Of course, I don't have any buy or sell call, but I just want to say that market structure has changed a lot in the last 10 years. The correction or reward, they are very so steep and very short, quick enough to do that. So soon, they might find some valuation the way they are falling every day. Then third issue is about aggressive acquisition. This is where Mr. Adani, I believe personally that if he focuses on the existing businesses and he postpones the further acquisition through debt, if he makes that kind of vision statement, I think it could be positive for the group.
Thanks, Mr. Chokalingam. We are running out of time on the show. But I have to go to Mr. Abhishek Basu Malik, who's been waiting by very patiently. Abhishek, the same question really. What next, and what next especially for a lot of retail investors who may have been burnt in the overall market carnage?
So I think first of all, we have to understand that the business and the stock, we need to make a differentiation between the two. The business, what is going to be more important is the cash flows and their ability to service their debt, right? I think what we've heard till now, what we understand is that in the next at least foreseeable future, it's going to be difficult for them to raise equity or debt very easily. So very quick expansion is going to be difficult.
Right.
Coming to the stock part, I think typically what happens is forget the name of the company. Anytime you've seen a very, very sharp rise over a sustained period and then a stock crashes, what tends to happen is it tends to consolidate with a downward bias for a long period.
Absolutely.
It could be the the Infosys of the 2000 era or all such stocks. Provided the business continues to survive and do reasonably okay,
right,
it might take years for the stock to actually decompress in terms of the margin. I mean, in the PE multiples.
Absolutely, and that is the bounce back that we will have to wait for. But we are completely out of time on the show. Abha, we got a mix of views, and clearly the Adani stocks will continue to remain in focus. Abha.